Hey, this is Caleb from DSLR Video Shooter.com, and I just wanted to do a quick follow-up to the last podcast episode. A lot of great feedback on the whole fader ND thing, but one thing that I definitely think should be noted that was suggested to me by Paul Snyder. He's on Twitter at Letters Home, and he made the good point of saying that because they're actually polarizers, so the fader ND is a polarizer, that you need to be careful when working around light sources and to watch out for various types of lens flares and reflections. And I have noticed that recently when using it, if you're moving from drastic lighting setups, either outdoors or like he was saying with windows indoors, and just to keep an eye out for that. And the second thing I wanted to get to was one other thing that can both protect and kind of help assist your fader ND, and that is a lens hood. Now, it's great to have a matte box, but we know matte boxes are usually pretty heavy, or $700 at least. So one thing I've found to be huge, and one of my favorite actually pieces of kit, and it's only $8, is these little rubber lens hoods. Now you can get larger sizes. This one's a 72 millimeter. You can get them huge. This gives you about 2 inches of actual lens hood, and this is nice. I've been on, obviously you're gonna have rim lights or stuff may hit your lens if you don't have a matte box, and I love it because it's so light. It's very strong, and there's actually 2 filter trays, and you can see this is it retracted. You can unfold it like so. If someone bumps into it, it's not gonna break your lens. So what I like to do is put the stepper ring on the rear element thread, and then I put the fader ND on the front. And this allows me to have it closed like so, and then I can put the hood over, and this keeps me from hitting the lens at any way. Excuse the airplane in Park Ridge. So that keeps you from hitting the actual element or damaging it in any ways. If someone bumps into it, it's just going to flex. That's really nice. But secondly, and almost more importantly, is while I'm shooting, there's no way for me to accidentally bump and set off the polarizer or adjust the exposure accidentally. Because that's a danger with having the fader ND exposed, is accidentally bumping that. So again, really, really nice. This one right here is $8. I'll put some links to them on Amazon and B&H. Highly recommend them. It's really handy. They're almost cheap enough. You can just get a whole bunch of them if you're working with multiple cameras. And even with it extended like this, I can still reach in with my forefinger and adjust the fader ND. And if I do need to see the levels, you can just fold one section of it, like the top like that, and then see the maximum, minimum, and where you're at with the exposure. I don't know if you can hear that. More airplanes. So again, that's been really, really nice. Thanks again for everybody that's been listening and watching. I always appreciate your guys' comments and suggestions like this. Thanks, Paul. Really appreciate it. So again, stay tuned. We're gonna bring some more content to you guys, some more pre-production, as well as some Red Rock micro stuff. So stay tuned. And again, show notes always on DSLRvideoshooter.com.